Transitions. Transition rehearsals are used to assign the transitions, which are basically tech for our shows. The stage manager assigns who moves which boxes, props, and other backstage needs, such as dressers, helping guest artists, corralling kids, moving to the back of the house, really whatever we need to do to make the show run. For our stage, we have two sets of tinies, longs, mediums, and ladders. You'll hear us refer to them as a right tiny or a left tiny, right medium, left medium. This refers to the side of the stage they live on. We typically have a set of each of these on either side of the stage. We also have an ice chest and a huge, and since there's only one of each of those, the stage manager will always notate which side of the stage the boxes begin on and which direction you strike them to. Now, if you're adjusting a box, it means that it's already on the stage and you're simply adjusting its position on the stage. If you set something, you're bringing it on stage, striking it, you're taking it off stage. Now, if a box needs to be struck in a certain direction, the SM will let you know in the transitions. As a general rule, if you're told to strike the right medium, it's just going to go off stage right. Occasionally, boxes will be struck to the opposite side of the stage from what they're traditionally assigned. We do this when it makes a transition more efficient later on in the show. It's really helpful when we have big setups where there's an inordinate amount of boxes on one side of the stage. The stage manager will always notate if your box is being struck to a specific location. After transition rehearsals, the stage manager will upload the full transition list into the Google Drive. You'll use this list to create your cheat sheet. A cheat sheet is a list of only your transitions that can fit on a small piece of paper that you can easily hide in a pocket, in a sock, wherever you need on your body so it's quickly accessible. You'll want it handy for reference during the show. Here's an example of a portion of a transitions list. Let's say that we're Jose and we're going to create our own cheat sheet. What you're going to do is go in, and if you're printing a copy, delete everyone's transitions, or just handwrite your transitions. This is what it looks like. You've got the show order with Jose's transitions. Nobody else's is listed. You're going to put your cheat sheet together like this. We recommend folding it in half, making sure it's small enough that it can be used discreetly in the show, and we recommend laminating it with packing tape because we sweat a lot during our shows and it really stinks when the ink runs. Now do know that there's a potential that we will change transitions after the run, especially if we run into any hiccups or see areas where we should reassign transitions for a smoother show, so just be aware that might happen. If you lose your transition sheet in a show, don't panic. We have a full list of all of the transitions printed in large font, and they're taped backstage left, right, and center. So even if you lose your cheat sheet, you can run off stage and see what your transitions are. Finally, we do ask that you create your cheat sheet outside of rehearsal time. You can come into the space early if you need to work on it, but we can't afford to spend any of our precious rehearsal time on transition sheets. Thanks, everyone.